My mother-in-law redecorated our nursery without asking while we were on vacation, painting over the custom mural I'd spent 3 weeks on. I'm talking about a mural I hand-painted while 7 months pregnant. Every night after work, I'd be up there with my brushes doing this whole forest scene with little animals, foxes, rabbits, a family of deer. I even hid tiny details like mushrooms and fireflies that I wanted to point out to my daughter when she got older. My husband Jake thought I was being extra, but he'd bring me snacks while I painted. His mom Linda saw it once and just said, "That's nice, sweetie," in that tone that means she definitely didn't think it was nice. Linda always had opinions about everything. When we got engaged, she told Jake I was too young to get married at 23. When we bought our house, she said the neighborhood wasn't safe enough. When I got pregnant, she literally handed me a binder of parenting advice she'd printed from Facebook. But Jake always backed me up, so I dealt with it. We planned this baby moon trip to the beach for a week, just 5 days before my 3rd trimester would make flying impossible. I'd been stressed about leaving the house, but Jake convinced me we needed it. Linda offered to check on our place, water the plants, grab our mail, normal stuff. I even left her a spare key. The beach was amazing. I actually relaxed for the first time in months. We got back on a Sunday afternoon, and the second I opened the front door, I smelled paint, fresh paint. I dropped my suitcase and ran upstairs. The nursery door was open. The walls were now pale yellow, not the soft sage green we'd chosen. Yellow, like highlighter yellow. And my mural was completely gone. Just solid yellow paint over everything. Over my foxes, over the little rabbits I'd spent hours getting the expressions right on, over the mama deer I'd painted to look like she was watching over the whole room. I stood there staring at it and couldn't even cry. I was too shocked. Jake came up behind me. "What the hell?" There was a note on the changing table in Linda's handwriting. "Surprise!" I thought this color was more cheerful. The green was too dark and that mural was a bit childish. "This is more modern." "You're welcome." "Love, Mom." "You're welcome." Jake called her immediately. She acted like we were being dramatic. "It's just paint, honey." I was trying to help. That mural looked homemade. "It was homemade," I said, grabbing the phone from Jake. "I made it." "Well, exactly. Now it looks professional." I even used expensive paint. I hung up on her. Jake was furious, but also trying to calm me down because of the baby. "We'll fix this. I'll repaint it exactly how you had it." But he couldn't. He's not an artist. Neither am I, really, but I'd put my whole heart into that room. The next day, Linda showed up with groceries like nothing happened. "I brought food for the fridge since you were traveling." I didn't let her in. "This is ridiculous," she said through the door. "You're hormonal." "Jake, talk to your wife." Jake looked at me, then at his mom through the window. "Mom, you need to leave." She didn't talk to us for 2 weeks. Then she sent a text saying she expected an apology for how we treated her when she was just trying to help. I didn't respond, but something in me switched. I started documenting everything. Every boundary she'd crossed, every comment she'd made, every time she'd dismissed something important to me. I wrote it all down with dates. When our daughter Emma was born, Linda expected to be at the hospital. We didn't tell her I was in labor until after Emma arrived. She was furious. She showed up anyway and tried to push past Jake into my recovery room. The nurse stopped her. Only people on the approved list. Linda wasn't on it. She caused a scene in the hallway. Security got involved. It was a whole thing. At home, she kept texting demanding to meet Emma. I told Jake we needed rules first. Boundaries. Real ones. He finally agreed. We sent her a list. Call before visiting. No unannounced stops. No redecorating or rearranging our house. No undermining our parenting choices. Respect our decisions or don't come over. She called it cruel. Said we were keeping her granddaughter from her. Jake told her she did this to herself. She tried apologizing a few weeks later, but then said, "I still think you're overreacting about the nursery." That was it for me. I repainted the nursery myself when Emma was 2 months old. Different design this time. Mountains and stars. I took progress pictures and posted them online. They went viral. People commissioned me to paint murals in their kids' rooms. It became a side business. Linda saw the posts. She commented on one. "Glad to see you're finally doing something productive." I blocked her.